Stand by to see cars at more than 210 miles an hour blasting their way down the strip. F1 has taken over. It's F1 Fever, Las Vegas.
Hello everybody, it's Joe here, and welcome back to my F1 24 career mode. We are in the last few races of Season 1 now. We are here at Las Vegas for round 22. Oh my, how the heavens have opened here in Vegas. And the qualifying session here in Q1 is absolutely rain-soaked. This track is tough enough in the dry, so what's it going to be like in the wet? Oh my goodness me, look how hard it's raining. I think if it was this wet in real life, it would not be run. But let's see how we can do. So far, we're keeping it on the track and out of the barrier, which is the hardest part in these conditions. You can see just how hard it is raining. And just how careful I've got to be. And we were running very, very fast in all the practice sessions. In fact, I topped all 3 practice sessions. Look at the emoji on the Vegas sphere. That's so cool that they've added that to this game. Albon currently fastest as I'm struggling to navigate my way round a very sodden Vegas. Bottas now taking the fastest time, but now we're going to head on to the strip as Oscar Piastri sets the fastest lap of a 1:45, and Max Verstappen does a 1:44 as we now head on to the mile-long strip here at Las Vegas. You got Caesar's Palace now on the right. Again, the detailing put into this circuit is so cool as we now brake for the left-hander. I hope I was able to make some time up on the straight, as that is where we have an advantage with our engine power. The rain still teeming down as we head up towards this little left kink, and the time is a 1:45.8. As it stands at the moment, we are out of qualifying and the track is drying, but I'm giving it one final push to try and get through into Q2. The track is drying. I'm just hoping that we're doing enough. I wish I'd gone on to Inters though, because I feel like Inters would have been the better tyre, but at the moment these wets are doing okay, and I think everybody else at the moment is on full wet, so as long as we do what they're doing, we should be fine. We're nearly a second and a half up on Magnussen, so I think we should be safely through and into Q2. We'll find out at the end of the lap though. We got the long Vegas strip. Now we hit the brakes and we go into the left-hander. We clip the apex nicely. Rear end does step out a little bit, but we're correcting, and again we're 2 whole seconds up on our previous time, so surely this is going to be enough to get us into Q2, and I think that does get us into Q2. Just about whisked it in, didn't we? Fastest time in Q1. Wow, the car is running nicely round here. And Bottas just about making it through too, but Gasly, Magnussen, Sargent, Ricciardo and Hulkenberg all out.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15.
So the lap times are tumbling at the top of my screen. A 37 I believe was the fastest, and we're trying to get within that. At the moment it's looking like Stroll, Hamilton, Ocon, Tsunoda and us are out, but I'm giving it a push to try and make it through this second part of qualifying. On the dry tyres, the track is still drying, so it's still not going to quite have the level of grip a fully dry track would, but we've had purple in the first sector, we've had a purple second sector, and I'm confident this sector will also be a purple one as we come towards the end of the Vegas strip. We're going to be hard on the brakes here. Braking as late as I dare, turning in nicely, taking the curb. I reckon this is a good time. I think this is going to be a 36 as we sprint for the line. Where are we going to be? It is a 36. It's fastest in Q1 and fastest in Q2. There hasn't been a session we haven't topped here at Vegas. We have done everything we can so far on this lap. We're a couple attempts up on Alex Albon in P6. Clobbered that curb quite hard. I wouldn't want to hit it that hard. Carlos Sainz did a 1 minute 30.9. That is super quick. I don't think we're quite on that pace. But where are we going to be here at Vegas? It is P3 and on the second row of the grid. That is not bad at all. I will happily take that. We topped everything but Q3, where we managed to take third. But it's Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris, your front row here. It's Carlando making up the front row. But guess what? We've out-qualified Verstappen, so I will happily take that one.
Welcome along to Las Vegas. It's Viva Las Vegas tonight. I can't wait to see what this place has in store for F1 tonight. "17 corners, 3 straights, 2 DRS zones, and the glitz and glamour of Las Vegas as we race around the 3.8 miles of Sin City. The strip. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Sunshine completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Russell, Perez, Albon, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Leclerc, Sainz, Hamilton, Ocon, Gasly, Sargent, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the... And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Right then, another front row start. We're alongside Lando Norris here. What can we do? Who is going to win out under the lights of Las Vegas? Here at Sin City, we are underway after a long red lights. Lando gets away okay, and he's coming across to defend. There is no way through down the inside, although I'm trying to find a way through. And we're going to go side by side, but I think Norris has it for now. Yes, he does. I basically tried to make up a bit of track there. Some of it existed, some of it didn't. But Norris leads. I'm second, Verstappen third, though he's having a look for second. And Max is up the inside. I'm going to give him the space, but Verstappen surely still side by side with me here. I don't think he's going to have it. We've got the inside, so Max might just have to give that one up. And he does. We hold on to P2, but Lando Norris is your race leader in the McLaren. We're in second, and Verstappen has now dropped back a bit in P3. What can we do about Lando on the strip, though? Can we do anything about Lando? I'm going to give it everything on this strip. I'm literally going to drain the battery and see if we can actually have him here, because this is an opportunity to take the race lead here. And look how much the ERS is working for us. Look how close to Norris we're getting. Norris goes to cover. We're going for the lead here at Las Vegas. Late braking. Have we done it? Norris still there. I'm giving him as much space as I can. Norris side by side. But Norris has had to back out. And at the end of the first lap here in Las Vegas, we lead the race. Can we do that for 24 more laps? I'm not entirely sure, especially with DRS enabled, but I'm going to give it my best shot. But let's see what we can do. We do have enough, but I need to save some of it here. Here comes Lando Norris. Is he going to be able to have a go? I think he is, and Verstappen's having a go too. They're sandwiching me here. I'm braking late. What's going to happen? Well, Verstappen was off the circuit. Verstappen wasn't on the circuit, so surely he'll have to give that back, or he'll get a 10-second penalty. But I'm going to try and come back at him into turn one, and we're going to go down the inside. Verstappen already looking at Norris, and this is going to be quite an intense fight. He's not able to get past Norris, but we're now giving the Red Bull driver something to worry about. However, Max holds on, and I'm not ready to give up on Verstappen just yet. We're going to have a look down the inside of turn 4. I want to say it's 3, it's not, but there's no way through there. Norris leads, Verstappen second, we're third, Russell fourth, and Perez in fifth. And I need to try and stay with these to have any kind of hope of getting back into the lead. I'm getting ready to attack both of them, but I just don't have the battery left. And Verstappen's going left, going right. It's not really working for him. We might be able to take them both here, but look how tight Verstappen goes. And we aren't able to get anything done there. But we are going to try and have a go at Norris down the inside of the left-hander. We're now up into second place. And is that George Russell getting ready to have a look? Yes, it is. Russell not quite able to get through, but I'm going to catch Verstappen off guard down the inside of turn one. And we're going to retake the lead here in Vegas. Verstappen still fighting me here. Verstappen is still there. And I think Verstappen is currently leading the race. And I think Verstappen's going to have the advantage of DRS. Russell there too. Who brakes last? I brake last. And I'm still fighting Verstappen here. We're not letting this go. This is wheel to wheel. And as tight as it gets in Vegas, Verstappen still there. And I'm still not willing to give this up. Down the inside. And we've taken it. Oh, I've clipped Verstappen. Oh, there's contact there. And that was inevitable. That was a little clip. Hopefully that hasn't done him too much damage, but I don't have much battery now to protect myself on the straight. So I'm just going to have to hope that at a certain point I can just attack it like now. And it's going to be enough. Here comes Max Verstappen and George Russell. Both of them are going to make a go. I'm covering Verstappen by going to the middle of the circuit. Russell going to the outside. Who's going to win out of this battle? I think it's going to be Max as he has the inside line. No, Russell's forced the issue a bit more. They're side by side. I've now got another warning for track limits. I have been playing dare just a little bit with them. But look at this. This is Verstappen versus Russell. And you know what? There's a third party here because I'm going down the inside. And I've made it back into the lead. And Verstappen, he's on my outside. He's having to back out. He's now lost the place to Russell. What dramatic and exciting racing we have here at Vegas. No, George Russell's going for the lead. George Russell's going for the lead, and he's got it. Lando Norris going for second place. Norris takes second. Oh, the first 5 laps of this race have been a treat to drive so far. But Russell now leads. Norris is second, and Norris is actually backing this up a little bit here. And we're going to try and charge up the battery for an attack on the straight. And we have actually charged it up quite nicely here as Norris goes round the corner and onto the strip we go. Oh, I brushed the wall there. Want to be careful about that, but I'm draining the battery. We're getting ready to attack Norris. We have the DRS to do it. I think we're going to run out of overtake. He's going to go for Russell. Can he do anything about that? Yes, he's going down the inside of the Mercedes. I'm going to try and follow suit. Russell defending quite late there. And I think we've been able to take P2 away from him. But Norris now has a 1 second gap. So Norris has broken free. Perez has moved up to third in all of this. So Verstappen dropping to 5th. In fact, we're so close, we're all over the back of him. Nobody is actually able to pull away at this stage, but there is a massive battle for 3rd as well. Me and Norris have built up a couple of seconds, and we're hearing on the radio that Carlos Sainz has an issue, not really affecting us at the moment. As we get onto the strip and get ready to attack Lando once again. There's a detection point and the activation point is here. Here we go, we're caning on Norris and that is going to be moved on. Although Norris is still there. And he's really fighting quite hard there, but we're able to take the lead back from Lando Norris, back up into P1, and Russell and Perez carry on their fight. Here we are leading the Las Vegas Grand Prix at the end of lap 10, and we've just about got out of DRS threat from Lando, but we'll be pitting this lap, so here's hoping it's a nice drama-free pit stop at the end of the lap. In we go, come on, nice smooth stop please.
Right, let's go, come on.
And that was exactly what we needed, and if anything, we've got a bigger gap to Lando Norris now, and we are still effectively in the race lead as long as we don't get any safety cars or any red flags at this moment. We have done everything we need to do. I couldn't have asked for a better pit stop, to be honest. We're now 2.5 seconds clear of Norris. Although going deep there, that was a little scary. And now we've got a few cars ahead of us that might just back us up a bit. Hopefully they don't back me too much into Lando Norris. I'm going to try and get past Daniel Ricciardo here. And I think we have done that. I've given him space. Right, onto the strip we go. Hopefully we can at least take Sargent and Hulkenberg. But they're going quite quick on the straight, so that might make that just quite challenging. As we now start looking... Oh, Hulkenberg's having a look at Sargent. These guys are all having their own battle, and Stroll's gone very deep. And I've gone into Hulkenberg in sympathy. And that, well, I could not afford to be held up like that. They're all coming into the pits now anyway. Cheers, guys, for backing me up there. Oh, no, we've made a mistake and we've got off. Lando Norris takes the lead. We've made a mistake here and we've spun it again. Trying to bring the car round. And it's all gone horribly wrong under the lights here at Vegas. And we rejoin down in P9. Oh, that could not have gone any worse for us. From fighting for the lead and battling Lando Norris for the win, we are now down into P9. We're taking Max Verstappen back though. And Ocon's having a look too, but Ocon's not coming through here. And from looking at a certain victory, we have thrown it all away. And I am absolutely gutted. It looks like we were cert for it. Yes, okay, Lando was closing and our pace was questionable in this stint, but I think we could have done it. And, oh...
Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
You can tell I'm driving with frustration because I've just had a fastest lap. And that definitely happens when I'm feeling any kind of intense emotion behind the wheel. That is one of deep frustration there. Because like I said, we were looking good at least for a top 2. Even if we didn't get the win, we'd have been second and scored a best finish. But now we're down in 8th, but we still got 10 laps to go here. And I'm not giving up yet. The pace in the car is there. I do believe, however, the pace that was in the car was race-winning pace. So to throw it away like that, like I said, this one hurts. But we're coming after Bottas and Hamilton now. And I'm just going to drain every bit of this battery to get past them both. Valtteri, do not hold me up here. I beg, do not hold me up. Here we go, he's behind Hamilton. I'm going to try and get them both here. And in fact, if I brake a bit later, we should be able to do that. Yes, we do. That was a mighty move on the two of them. And that just shows how much I am not giving up on this race. I believe there is still a strong result here, up for grabs. And that just makes a point in itself, because while doing that risky double overtake, we set a fastest lap of the race. I am not done here tonight. The battle for second rages on ahead. And I'm just wondering, are we going to get close enough to have a go at Fernando Alonso here? Alonso covers, but we're just going to go around the outside. Alonso's still there. He's not giving up easy. Alonso is side by side with me. I'm still not giving up without a fight. We might not have much of the battery left. And we might be blocked by George Russell as well. But you know what? I think we can take both of them here. I think we can take both of them. We do, and Alonso's hit me. Alonso hits me. The move not quite happening here. And now Russell and Alonso are having their own fight. And this is bringing Bottas back into play here within this little battle. Oh, man. This is mad racing here. And look how close Bottas is to me as well. Bottas is definitely having fun here. Can we have a go at Alonso down the inside? We're giving space, but Alonso is still there, and I think we've muscled our way past the Spaniard up into 5th place. That was a brave move, and now we're going to have George Russell to pass for P4, so we're still sneaking our way forwards here, and we may even be able to retake P2 here. It's definitely not over yet, and there's lots of fun to be had. Getting on the overtake now as we come after George Russell. This should be a done and dusted overtake. We have run out of overtake, but I'm now going to go to the right as Russell goes tight, and we should be able to sweep round the Mercedes and retake P4. And now we've got Perez and Leclerc in the battle for second, so I'm going to be giving them some grief. And Perez looks a little bit wobbly there. Look at that, we're not even using overtake, we're getting close to Perez. I'm going to try the overtake here. Is it going to work? Perez defending quite hard there, and we do make a little bit of contact with him. We're on the outside. Are we going to get this done? Yes, we do. That's not a conventional overtake, but that's still quite a nice little overtake. Lando Norris is 10 seconds up the road. And the only way I think we can win this race now is if there is some kind of safety car intervention. But I think we might just be a little too late in the race for that. I'm surprised we haven't seen a safety car. It's Las Vegas after all. If it's going to happen anywhere, it's going to happen here.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
As we try and get as close as possible to Charles Leclerc. But the overtake is not going to happen quite here. That Smiley's getting quite off-putting now as we chase down Charles Leclerc, losing grip in his dirty air. But we're going to have a go on the straight for sure.
Okay, caution.
And we've got a virtual safety car, so we're not going to have a look. Gasly is out of the race. Why is it only a virtual? Right, so we've got a car blowing up in front of Gasly, and Gasly's gone into him. How is that only a virtual safety car?
Okay,
Daniel Ricciardo is there, and it's a red flag! It's a red flag at Las Vegas! With just a couple of laps to go! And that has triggered a red flag!
Nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we...
Right! Here we go! Just 3 laps to decide the race in Vegas, and it's lights out and away we go. Norris doesn't get a good start. He goes to cover Leclerc. We're going to get one shot at this. We sweep round the outside and take the lead here at Las Vegas. Oh, how that red flag has changed everything here. But Lando Norris, he was 9 seconds ahead. He's going to feel robbed. He's going to want to come back at me. Norris is coming back at me down the inside, retaking the lead here of the Vegas Grand Prix. We're in P2 though, and I'm not giving up. I want this win. I have fought so hard to catch back up after my little mistake. And we're now right behind the McLaren of Lando Norris, getting ready to attack him on the strip. This race has not been short of drama, and it's had one more twist. Right, there's Lando going onto the strip. We're doing the same thing as well, and I'm just going to drain the battery because I think we can retake it here at Vegas. Look at this, getting closer, closer, closer. Down the inside we go. Norris trying to cover, but I'm forcing the issue here as we retake the lead in Las Vegas with 2 laps left to run. Leclerc and Perez are fighting away for third, so once again it's between myself and Lando Norris. And that is Norris just having to back out. But here we go, I'm running out of overtake. Is Norris gonna do it? He's getting closer, he's getting closer. He's having a look around the outside. I'm on the inside, Norris forcing it. And Lando Norris retakes the lead here in Vegas. But we're gonna have one more lap to settle the score here. One more lap to go for victory. And I'm not gonna try anything in turn 1 as Fernando Alonso is now your new fastest lap setter. Here we go. Are we going to do it on this straight? I'm not going for it on this straight. There's one place I can go for it now, and that's on the strip. Norris getting ready to defend. I'm not going to defend here. There's no sense in defending there. This sector has to be driven perfectly if I want to try and take this. And you know what? I'm all over the back of the McLaren. We're only going to get one chance, one shot to win this race now. And this is it. Are we going to come away as a Formula 1 winner tonight? Taking the left-hander now to get onto the strip. We have a lot of battery at our disposal on this final lap here in Las Vegas. And Lando Norris, is he going to have anything he can defend with? I don't think he is. As we go to the right of the circuit and blast past to take the lead of the Vegas Grand Prix on the last lap. Oh no! We jumped over the corner and we've got a 3-second penalty! I do not believe it! On the last lap we score a penalty! Lando Norris is going to be declared the winner! Oh my God!
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track. It's been an absolutely wild weekend.
I don't know what to say.
Wait to see what's next.
Oh, if only I'd been a bit more careful. I didn't even need to attack the corner like I did because we were comfortably ahead. Oh, no, I cannot believe that. Lando Norris is your race winner here at Vegas. We take second place and a fastest lap, and you know what? It's very bittersweet. Yes, it's our best result, but we finished first on track, and that is a horrible way to have a win taken from you. But rules are rules. We made that mistake. We went across the corner, and we have to pay the price. And that price is we don't win the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Lando Norris does, but still, I'm happy that we managed to recover into second, despite that big mistake earlier, which put us way down the order, down to as low as 9th. And I think we could have recovered second anyway without the red flag. The red flag gave us one final shot at the victory, but yeah, I kind of bottled that hard. So it's a podium of Norris, myself, Perez, Alonso, Russell 4th and 5th. Then it's Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, picking up more points for Sauber, so can't complain too much at that. Sainz and Alex Albon rounding out the top 10. Oh, we were so near, but we were so far. But we have taken 10th in the Drivers' Championship with that result. It's a second podium of the season, and it's our best result yet, so I can't complain too much about that, but if only I'd just given the corner a bit of a wider berth, but it is what it is. What's done is done. Let's take this and move forwards. We had the strongest pace there all through that race weekend. But yeah, let's have a look at the standings. Sorry. So Verstappen leads. Well, he's champion anyway. But Lando Norris is now closing in on second place with Fernando Alonso. I thought it was the battle for third that would be more interesting. No, Norris wants that second place. Leclerc's in 4th. Then it's Perez, Piastri, Russell, Sainz, Hamilton, and myself rounding out the top 10. I think we have all but secured P6 in the constructors' standings with that result, and especially with Visa Cash App RB struggling. McLaren have also extended the gap to Ferrari, and Aston Martin are closing in a little bit on Ferrari there, so I don't know, could that be a battle? But I think Ferrari are pretty safe in third. The battle that remains to be seen is the battle between Williams and Alpine, but yeah. Guys, that was so close to a race win. I cannot believe that I bottled that right at the end, but there we go. The rivalry between myself and Stroll is heated, but I'm now beating him on points, and surely I'm beating him on rating now. Yes, I am. And my recognition will go up. That will do me good too. Well, thank you for watching this installment of Career Mode, guys. It was so close to a race win, but we'll just have to accept second for now. And until the next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now, take care, and I'll see you all very soon.